What if the laws we live by are the very embodiment of democracy? It might lead one to wonder how democracy and law can weave together in such a harmonious pattern. The key to this puzzle is the notion of demoprudence is not just a term but a unique mixture in jurisprudence. This fusion gives birth to a profound exploration and implementation of legal principles within a democratic framework. Essentially, the rule of law becomes a mirror reflecting the democratic values and processes. Why is demoprudence relevant, and what impact does it have? The significance of demoprudence is multifaceted, particularly in its role in reinforcing democratic governance, safeguarding human rights and civil liberties, and shaping legal interpretation. To begin with, it bolsters democratic governance. Especially in societies that hold democratic high esteem, demoprudence ensures that legal practices and principles uphold the pillars of democracy, such as equality, participation, and accountability. It serves as an unseen force that maintains the integrity and processes that are democratic in nature. Additionally, demoprudence is instrumental in safeguarding human rights and civil liberties within a democratic framework. It ensures that our legal systems shield the rights of individuals and minority groups from potential abuses of power. Furthermore, demoprudence is crucial in shaping legal interpretation. By integrating democratic principles into legal contexts, it fosters consistency and fairness in legal decisions, ensuring laws are interpreted with democratic norms and values. In summary, demoprudence plays an indispensable role in fortifying democratic governance, guarding rights and liberties, and influencing the interpretation of laws, thus making it not just relevant but vital in contemporary society. Demoprudence stands as the vigilant sentinel of democratic governance. It intensely scrutinizes the fundamental legal frameworks that bolster and nourish democratic governance. It submerges itself into the intricate depths of constitutional law, meticulously examines the workings of electoral systems, and thoroughly inspects the mechanisms that facilitate citizen participation. But demoprudence goes far beyond governance. Its reach extends profoundly into the safeguarding of human rights and civil liberties within a democratic society. It's not just about governing, it's about protecting. Freedom of speech, assembly, and association are not mere privileges to be handed out. No, they are fundamental, inalienable rights, rights that are the very bedrocks of a thriving democracy, and hence, rights that the law has a duty to uphold and champion. Demoprudence is built on multiple cornerstones. Pivotal among them are the quest for equality, justice, and fair treatment. These aspects form the foundational core of demoprudence, which strives to create a legal environment where everyone receives equal treatment. No matter their background or social status, individuals are treated with fairness and impartiality, upholding the principles of justice that are integral to demoprudence. In the realm of demoprudence, the indispensability of accountability and transparency cannot be overstated. These are not just optional elements, but rather they form the very fabric of this ideology. Demoprudence staunchly advocates for holding government officials and institutions answerable to the public, aided by the fortitude of transparency, robust accountability mechanisms, and a system of checks and balances. It is not merely about adhering to the law, but about the law being understood and applied in a manner that respects democratic values and societal norms. The heart of demoprudence, however, pulsates with the active of the citizens. It fervently explores and encourages channels of citizen engagement in the legal and judicial processes. This includes mechanisms that allow public involvement in legislative activities and legal decision-making, reinforcing the fundamental belief that the power of law truly belongs to the people. One could naturally question what distinguishes demoprudence from jurisprudence. Jurisprudence delves into the philosophical study of law, whereas demoprudence concentrates on the intersection of law and democracy. This concentration is where demoprudence shines, focusing on how legal principles and processes can foster democratic values and advance democratic governance. While jurisprudence aims to comprehend the theoretical foundations of the law and its practical application, demoprudence goes this scope. It implements these principles within democratic governance, accentuating the pivotal role of democracy in molding our legal systems and practices. Closing off, it's worth noting that demoprudence isn't a mere theoretical notion. It thrives as a living, pulsating element of legal systems. It endeavors to cultivate a legal framework that echoes the needs and virtues of a democratic community, championing justice, equality, and the principle of law. So bear in mind, Each time you engage in democratic procedures or assert your civil rights, you become an integral part of the harmonious interplay between democracy and law, the rhythm of Demoprudence. As we delve deeper, it's essential to note the unique relationship between Demoprudence and Jurisprudence, two closely intertwined disciplines. Jurisprudence lays the groundwork, providing the theoretical framework for understanding the nature of law, legal reasoning, and the judiciary's role. On the other hand, Demoprudence leverages these foundational concepts within the context of democratic governance. While Jurisprudence navigates the abstract notions of justice and legal theory, Demoprudence zeroes in, focusing on aligning legal principles with democratic values such as equality, participation, and accountability. It further ponders over how legal systems can bolster democratic governance. Both Demoprudence and Jurisprudence revolve around interpreting and applying legal principles. However, Demoprudence uniquely analyzes how these principles should be interpreted and applied within a democratic framework, taking into account democratic norms and processes. Jurisprudence delves into the wider implications of legal theories on society, while Demoprudence scrutinizes how legal systems can buttress the functioning and stability of democratic societies. It ponders the impact of legal decisions and institutions on democratic values customs. In summary, Demoprudence and Jurisprudence are not only interconnected fields, but also play unique and vital roles in our legal landscape. Demoprudence concentrates on the application of legal principles within democratic governance, whereas Jurisprudence forms the theoretical foundation for understanding the nature of law and legal systems. As we venture further, it's important to appreciate the distinct yet interlinked roles each of these disciplines play in shaping our legal landscape. Demoprudence, though designed to bolster democratic governance and instill democratic values within legal systems, has attracted a fair share of criticism. One of the main criticisms lies in its potential overemphasis on democratic values, which may eclipse other significant legal principles, such as the safeguarding of individual rights and the observance of the rule of law. This overemphasis could disrupt the equilibrium needed to uphold a just society. Additionally, Demoprudence's inherent subjectivity in interpreting democratic principles may result in disparate interpretations of the law, introducing a risk of inconsistency and misunderstanding. Critics caution that this subjectivity might potentially violate the objectivity and impartiality that the law demands. An added bone of contention is the perceived threat to judicial independence. Critics contend that an extreme focus on democratic principles in legal decision-making may infringe upon the judiciary's neutrality, a fundamental tenet of any legal system. In a democratic system, the threat of majority tyranny, where minority groups' rights and interests are ignored in favor of the majority's preferences, always looms large. Detractors worry that Demoprudence, by its very nature, could intensify this risk, culminating in a gradual erosion of minority rights. Lastly, the intricacy and ambiguity introduced by Demoprudence could render legal analysis more daunting. The obligation to consider numerous democratic principles and their interplay could complicate legal decisions, introducing another layer of complexity to an already convoluted system. In sum, while Demoprudence offers a beneficial framework for infusing democratic values into legal systems, critics alert us to the potential for bias, subjectivity, and the overlooking of other vital legal principles in the pursuit of democratic ideals. To fully grasp the connotations of Demoprudence, it is imperative to weigh these criticisms and challenges as we probe deeper into this.